Hi, I'm Purple Streak, and today I'm going to show you some terrible player-unknown Battleground clones I've found. When one good game rises, a million others come along to leech off the success. Are any of them any good? Let's find out.
I love how there's so many of these games, all with different titles. Last Battlegrounds Survival, Battle Game Royale, Unknown Royal Battle. This has to be my favourite though. Play Unknowingly Battleground. It's like he's trying to come up with a unique username. PlayerUnknown's Battleground is taken. Unknown Players Battleground? No. Battle Players Unknown Ground? No, that's been taken too. Play Unknowingly Battleground? No, that's been taken too. Screw it, just take out the G. So the reviews are awful. Apparently someone died of a stroke, it's an offline game, and it's full of ads. Now that's what I'm talking about, sign me up! Wait. You want to make and manage my phone calls? Yeah, no. Next. Okay, so the next game I'm looking at is Knives Out by NetEase Games. First point, for a game called Knives Out, distinct lack of knives. Why call it something that isn't even in the game? Hey Matt, I've got a great name for our new game about mining and crafting. Lay it on me. Gun Parade. Get that man a line of coke and a raise, he's done it again. Second point, this is a really good game. Like, genuinely. I know I overuse sarcasm a lot in these reviews, because I'm just so freaking good at writing scripts, but I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. You get dropped into an online map with 90 odd other players and fight your way to number 1, whilst keeping within the blue circle like in the game it's based on. There's a lot of different items to collect as well, including the expected weapons, armour and health items. The items get picked up automatically, and if you've got a weapon equipped and walk over an attachment for it, it'll automatically add it to the weapon for you, which means less time wasted trying to navigate your backpack. The controls are still hard to use at times though. I have a 6-inch phone and even then it's a bit of a struggle to not accidentally hit other buttons on the screen. The amount of times I just started shooting a wall are just too numerous to count, because for some reason there's 2 shoot buttons either side of the screen. Remove one please, I don't need 2 buttons to accidentally press. This game also has crates full of really good loot in them, just like in the main game, so it's fun trying to get them before someone else does. Or do what I did and hunt down the guy who got all the good stuff. Damn, that was satisfying. The weapons have variety, there's vehicles, and there's some genuine tension as each player scrabbles to aim their gun on a touchscreen. This is my favourite out of the games I'm going to take a look at today. And yes, that does mean it only gets worse from here. And this game has actually found itself sticking around on my phone after I finished reviewing it. So well done. Great job. So it gets to join the ranks of Crazy Taxi, Final Fantasy III, and SpongeBob Moves In. Yes, I do have a SpongeBob game, and yes, I did pay money for it, and yes, I have problems. Please send help. Unknown Battlegrounds Royal Pixel. Now this is interesting. It's literally just official art and screenshots from the real game. This is either an amazing port or a scam, and I'm gonna hazard a guess at the latter. And if you're wondering why I'm not showing you the screenshots from the actual game, when I went back to record the footage, they'd actually renamed the game and added different artwork, shockingly enough. And I can see why. The game looks nothing like PUBG. In fact, it's a rip-off of another rip-off I'm going to talk about later. Whoa, check out this beautiful artwork. Those hips don't lie. Or functioning anyway. And literally there is an advert after every single button press. Trust me, if someone is legitimately playing this game, they can't afford Minecraft. The next big FU from this game is that you have to rate the game 5 stars to play. Right, so 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, and yeah, 5 stars. And back to the game. Hey, that worked! And my god, I wish it didn't. Basically, it's a poorly made, hard to control Minecraft PUBG crossover, with a couple of zombies that spawn in on occasion. So basically, not this. Next. Let's roll a dice on what game to play next. Ooh, good choice. Right, so this game is a simulator apparently. Not sure if this would classify as a simulator, to be honest. Can't imagine guy who shoots everyone else to win simulator next to car mechanic and train simulator in the shops. But what do I know? I haven't left my house in years. So my first red flag for this game is the fact that there doesn't appear to be any actual in-game screenshots. It's just all promotional art. But red flags draw me to them like a bull to a... I think I messed that up, cut that out. Oh boy, this looks professional. I feel like I'm playing a farm game for children. This isn't how you should start your game. All with a freaking ad. I may have to start swapping out the in-game ads with my own, so these companies aren't getting free ads on my videos. Is this it? So at a guess, I believe it's meant to be a combination of PlayerUnknown Battleground and Pokemon Go. Except it's a static image. And no, that is not where I currently am, or anywhere near me. So yeah, this game gets another 5 stars from me. Okay, so these next 2 games I'm just going to skim over. Wanna know why? Because they're both made by NetEase, and they're the same as Knives Out. Some changes here and there, but the majority is the same, just a reskin. Survivor Royale literally uses the exact same tutorial from Knives Out too. I mean, what kind of company would make one game and then reskin it to make it look like a bunch of new games? Oh yeah, I remember those. I'm not sure why NetEase did this, maybe just to reach more players and generate more revenue, but either way, take your pick of the 3, they're all good. Next is Last Survived Chicken Dinner. Gee, can you tell this game was made in Hong Kong? If PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds didn't exist, would you know what this game was? I certainly wouldn't. Interestingly enough, this game is made by the same people who made Rules of Survival and Knives Out, but it's actually a different game. It works very similar to the other 2, except it's on multiple floors of a tall building. You take stairs and elevators to avoid the poison gas, and descend down each level while shooting everyone else in the style we've grown accustomed to. This game really didn't run very well though. I killed a guy who spawned right in front of me. It could have been that the model loaded before he had, and I killed him before he could move again, or he was just AFK, but neither of these explain what was up with the next guy. Lag maybe? I then got disconnected when it was getting right down to the wire. And no, I can't be bothered to try again. Next. Hey look, I think I found the game PlayerUnknownly Battleground was copying. I don't think I gave them enough credit before, that is dead on. If you put them side by side, then squint a little bit, then close one eye, then close the other, you can't even tell them apart. Anyway, this game is a pretty serious identity complex, because it's called Pixels Unknown Battleground, but in-game it's called Battleground Royale, and it can't decide if it wants to be a rip-off of Minecraft or PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, so it went with both. May as well throw in some Sonic and Zelda while we're at it. So this is pretty much what you expect by now. A battle royale with Minecraft-looking characters where you find guns, melee weapons and bandages. The one thing that makes this game stand out though is the tanks. You have to go up to them and try and unlock them by tapping on them. It'll fail the first few times and you'll be rather exposed, but eventually you'll have control of a powerful tank, which is a pretty cool risk-reward system. The controls are fine too, but the aiming is pretty difficult, and there's nothing to help your aim like with some of the other games. But it works, so it's okay. The last game I'm going to take a look at is Last Man Standing, a PUBG clone that's free to play on Steam and created by Free Reign Entertainment. So, everything about this game is quite janky, from the controls to the animation, but there's honestly something charming about it. I mean, I love the fact that he has to grab an imaginary gun to jump. I also love the fact that he'll do an instant 180 to punch something. But let's get to the actual gameplay. It's fun! You have rounds of 50 people, and instead of starting in an aircraft, you spawn at the edge of the map, and then a circle slowly draws in on you. The game is then the pretty standard romp that you'd expect. So the game isn't amazing, and the graphics are probably at about Xbox 360 level, but it's a fun game, and it's free to play. If you can't afford the official game, this might be worth checking out.
Anyway, I'm bored now. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see any more games at this point, and I sure as hell don't want to play anymore. If you like this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. You know, all the things that are like crack to me. Please, I just need one more subscriber to get me through today. I'll quit then for good, I swear. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. Just do it. Do it now. Just press the damn button. Do it now!